Welcome to Superchat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The first channel that we're looking at today is a very special channel and creator. This is Vern's Junk Closet. She will be joining us live here on Superchat this coming Saturday for episode number 300. She's been with us before for episode 100 and 200. This is a creator who not only has been with me long since the beginning of Superchat, far before that, and is in fact inspirational in the creation of Superchat. She has a wealth of knowledge. She loves to help people, as we try to do here, and our views are aligned. She is my YTBFF. So I'm looking forward to that, but I wanted to introduce her channel to anybody who hasn't already crossed paths with Vern's Junk Closet, and you will find that she's got 4,500 subscribers over there. There's obviously much to be learned, as well as entertained and inspired by. As a matter of fact, she has two channels. We will feature her second channel this coming Friday for episode number 299, just to give you a better behind-the-scenes look at the creator that will be joining us for episode 300. It will be a very different type of live stream. We will have a 2-hour discussion about tips, tricks, new features, and updates that we've seen in the last 6 months so that everybody can benefit by improving your videos and your channels. So thank you everybody for coming in so early. If you're brand new to Superchat today, then hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And Jack Dawson has come in today, a dear friend and longtime generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, and dropped a super chat on us, so thank you for doing that. Thank you for that extra support to get us started today. You've knocked a little bit of life off of our stream boss for today, and I see that we've got a lot of other channels in the chat today, so I'm going to do some introductions in a moment. Gracie's Sweets at Home is now a member, so I've added them onto the wheel right away, along with Scratch and PPA is at the top of the wheel in the pole position. Sam's Log Strains and More is here as a member and a moderator. Modest Moon Gazer is on the wheel. Charlene Heel is there. And then as well, I just want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Sparkles Hope Chest is here. And Too Fat, Too Furious was just saying that it's cool because we've got a lot of old friends here, a lot of new friends. And this is, you know, a big benefit to having been here for a year and a half now at almost 300 episodes. We have enough history that there are lots of creators who've been here for a long time. There are always brand new creators coming into Superchat. You might be surprised to know that anywhere from 5 to 10% of the channels that come through the chat every single episode are brand new to Superchat for the first time. So, Ace Flaw 1 is another creator who's been with me from the beginning. That's Andy. He's here with us almost every single day, and still after a year and a half, growing his channel, meeting people the right way. DP's Wonderful World is a fellow Canadian. It's good to have you in the house again. Merriment and Livy is here for the second or third time. Forgive me for not being 100% sure. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and by the time we get through a couple of live streams, I'm already confusing myself as to how many days we've been here. Meet and I is back in the house. It's good to see you after a little while. Mrs. VSNC09 is an extremely supportive creator. Nita VR Designs is here with us almost every day, and Nurse Leslie is back with us. That's a longtime friend of Tuberchat. Peppermint Patty's Haunting. It's been a little while, but it's great to have you here in the chat. Sashi Budiva is in the house. Simple Things Outreach Media, it's good to have you back. And a dear friend, Spotless Com, who's an unbelievable supporter, is here in the chat as well. I don't mean to miss anybody. If I did, as long as you're still active, we should get around to everybody in the chat. John H. Shelton, Godzilla Fanatic, and UK Vlogger is here. He's got a couple of channels actually as well. We'll probably look at both of those soon. Carolina Diamond Productions, good to have you back in the house as well. And happy Monday to you too. Hopefully I haven't missed anything in the chat. If you've mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see and I missed it, please just mention it again with 3 thumbs up or @mention Superchat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier, and hopefully we'll catch it the next time around. I'll have to ask for everybody's patience today. My internet is very, very bad, and I'm tethering off a phone. I can't tell how stable my connection is going to be today, but it's slowing everything down for me. So if I can, I'll just ask for your patience. We should be able to hold everything together. I've checked every setting, every backup that I can use to try to hold the stream together for today. If it breaks today, we're not going to come back. Usually what I do is I restart one time, but for today we won't, because the internet's been bad all weekend. But we should be okay. So thank you everybody for that in advance. And once again, we're looking at Vern's Junk Closet, my YT BFF. She is your YouTube cheerleader, and she is a wealth of knowledge. She loves helping people. She also does allow everybody and encourage everybody to connect in the same way that we do here in TuberChat. This is the creator, or one of the creators, that was inspirational in the creation of TuberChat by showing generosity so much in the idea of helping people with their channels, doing much more for others than they expect to receive. Vern's Junk Closet and the Hoops Family Network were the ones who taught me about connecting the right way, running playlists, and we've grown together and expanded since there. And so TuberChat was born, and still a year and a half later, Vern's Junk Closet and I are together very often, and I look forward to introducing her to everybody who hasn't already met her this coming Sunday, but I hope you will go, or Saturday, I hope you will go and check out her channel, and both of them, as a matter of fact, and introduce yourself to Vern's Junk Closet as well. You'll meet lots of friends and family members over there. Thrill Seeks is in the house, a longtime, generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter and friend, and soon we will get to spinning the wheel, and we've got a few names on there already. And Carolina Diamond Productions, yes, Vern is. Oh, and Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More. Yeah, it's always interesting, the different reports we get about our internets and things like that. Jack Dawson, I'm always good. Thank you for asking. Hopefully you are too. Jack Dawson will tell you that love, support, and respect is the key. That's absolutely the case. That's what you'll find from him. That's what you'll find from his community. And when we look for this creator, because their name is so unbelievably popular, we have to go a little bit further with the search results. Now, every time we search, find, and click on a creator's name, we're actually doing a service for them, because over time they will rise up the search results, and eventually YouTube will do a better job of predicting when we're looking for this particular creator. So I'm going to drop exactly what I typed in the search there into the chat, so you can copy and paste that or type it out. I use MLB The Show. It's a baseball game. Major League Baseball The Show is a very popular video game that Jack Dawson often plays. He's playing Chris Tales right now. Often he'll play Final Fantasy or Assassin's Creed or Call of Duty or a lot of other big titles. So hopefully you'll connect with this creator. You'll meet more friends and family members when you're over there. I try to catch Jack Dawson as often as I can, usually once or twice a week. He streams almost every single day and is an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, has been for a long time. Easy Relaxation Soothe, good to see you here. How To with Key, it's good to have you back in the chat. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody again. Like I said, as long as everybody's still active, we should get back to... we should get around to everybody. I'm laughing. If you follow Scratch and PPA and Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More, you will see them in each other's chats arguing over who pays their internet bills. So I had to chuckle at that. But it's an ongoing joke between two creators. I'm always happy to see, anybody from the TuberChat family, even outside, collaborating together, getting along together, and supporting each other the way that these creators do. Thank you, Carolina Diamond Productions. Meet and I, thank you so much for the membership. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, we're going to make your channel the next one that we look at after Charlene Heel, who I just had come up on the wheel. And we'll look at Meet and I before I spin the wheel again. I really do appreciate that extra support. What that means is that from now on, when you're here in the chat, I will add you to the wheel right away, as soon as I see you. So now we're looking at Charlene Heel. This is an extremely supportive creator who's just got a ton of energy, and she brings it everywhere she goes. Here in Superchat, in other live streams and premieres, I see her out supporting others while I'm trying to do the same thing all the time. She is always positive, always encouraging, always motivating, and hopefully you'll enjoy that kind of support coming back from her. She's got 405 subscribers right now. We'd love to push her a little bit farther towards the 500. She'll soon be thinking about Tiffany Wears T-shirts, is another dear friend, somebody who brings fun everywhere she goes. Thank you for coming in today. And if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. You'll have to pardon me because I have to keep my phone away from me today, but I have... I will look at it once in a while just in case the mods need to get a hold of me for any reason. Tamara Recipes, good to see you here. And Ron Mower, good to see you back in the house. That's one of my favorite YouTube names, I think, of all the channels. You know, Superchat now just hit 3K. You can imagine I'm following thousands of creators. And Ron Mower is an excellent name for a channel. You'll notice when you see his avatar how it matches. Travel Tour Taste, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in, and hopefully you're feeling welcome as well. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one. This is Meet and I thought that we were already connected, so I am a little bit shocked to see that it's possible that we have not been previously. And Carolina Diamond Productions, yes, no YouTuber left behind, absolutely not. Coupon Gale, good to see you here. And yeah, my internet is bad today. I think I'm tethering off a phone, but I didn't want to cancel today's stream because we already canceled one last week, and I can't put the numbers of the episodes out of order now because we've got episode 300 on Saturday. We've been planning that for a couple of weeks, and Sunday. Yeah, we'll hold the stream should hold. I'm tethering off a phone, which is not ideal, but we'll have to live with it for today. So Meet and I, like I said, I thought we were already connected. I must be mistaken about that. We see each other. I see these creators out supporting others regularly all the time in other live streams. When I look, yeah, I don't see red lines, so maybe I'm mistaken, or maybe it's been too long and YouTube remove the connection. So what I'm going to do is take one of your latest videos here. I'll just take your latest 19-minute one, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat, which obviously you are, and now as a member, I would expect. So hopefully you have the notification bell on as well so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Garden State Gardeners in the house, good to see you here. I caught them for a live stream the other day for the first time. And then, Commander Vlogs is jumping on the event list there. And forgive me, I just missed something on the... in the chat. Forgive me, I'm way behind, and boy is my internet acting silly. I didn't mean to miss that. Wolfspear Productions dropped a super chat on us. Thank you so much for that. Let's get Wolfspear Productions ready to go. We'll look at that channel next for that super chat, and then we'll get back to spinning the wheel shortly. Forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. Mesa La Media, good to see you here. I feel like one or two more channels came in, so forgive me. Simple Things Outreach Media, I think I welcomed you. I hope so. And I don't mean to miss anybody. My internet is so shoddy today. And Meet and I, thank you again for your membership. I really do appreciate that extra support. So Wolfspear Productions happens to be a gold member, so we see that channel every single day. They're almost always here with us in the chat, but they also have a... slide in the beginning, middle, and end of every live stream, and then as well their link is dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so Commander Vlogs just dropped a super chat on us as well. They happen to be a member and a dear friend. They might be live streaming right after Tuber Chat, so I think so. If that's the case, we're going to raid them in another 2 hours from now. Thrill Seeks, thank you also for another super chat. I really do appreciate this extra support from everybody getting us going for today. Thrill Seeks is a longtime generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter and dear friend facing realities in the house. Good to see you here. And, yeah, Vern's Junk Closet, my internet it's been bad all weekend. I hope by next weekend they get it sorted out. I'm going to try to set up another backup thing. The difference is next weekend when Vern and I are together for episode 300, we'll be running through StreamYard. So we won't have the same kind of problem that we do when I use OBS, where it doesn't so easily break. StreamYard gives you a lot of opportunity to reconnect if you lose a connection and things like that. But we'll talk about that more at some point. Hopefully I'll get some tutorial videos done. I know I've been talking about that for a while. We'll see if we can get that happening soon. Right now, we're looking at Wolf Spirit Productions with 188 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. We joined them yesterday for one of the longest vlogs I've seen, almost 4 hours long for a premiere, which was very, very cool. And I appreciate everybody going over to show extra support to Wolf Spirit Productions and hang out with them in their premiere. They are always producing engaging content. Wolf Spirit Productions happens to be a truck driver. They're able to take us on their travels, but we get a great look at the creators behind the channel and the home life as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. You can see they've got featured channels right here on the front of their home page, including Sparkle's Hope Chest, who happens to be mom to Wolf Spirit Productions in real life, which is really cool. When you feature channels on your front page this way, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they're saying to their audience and the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. It's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started with another creator. If you have featured Tuber Chat on your front page, just please make sure that I know so I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that. Commander Vlogs is another friend of Tuber Chat, somebody who's been with me from the beginning and before. I can't remember for the life of me if I met them through Melda and Amra family or Happy Lux, but Commander Vlogs has been oh, forgive me for remembering if it's 8 years, I think, or 10 years on YouTube. He's been around for a long, long time. And 8,000 subscribers. So you can bet that there's a lot to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by. What you'll find on this channel is a lot of personal videos kind of scattered throughout the channel, so we get a great look at the creator behind the channel. But then he does what he calls the Grow Show, a very similar type of live stream to what we do here in Tuber Chat, where you can meet lots of friends and family members. I've met many friends and family members both for Tuber Chat and my personal channel. And yeah, Thrill Seeks, one of the things that I've been using lately, I made a playlist called Catch Up, and it's just for me, but it's so that when I have channels that come on the screen that I haven't seen in a little while, I don't want to fall too far behind. You can imagine as you grow and follow more and more creators, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like. Imagine this. Tuber Chat now has 3,000 subscribers. Let's assume that I'm only following 3,000 people back. We know it's much more, but let's just say. And imagine if only 10% of those creators put out a video every week. It's 300 videos a week. How on earth could anybody keep up? But we do what we can. As long as everybody's supporting each other as much as we can, everybody will be just fine. But one of the things that I've done now is make a catch-up playlist so that I make sure that at least for the channels that are still active with Tuber Chat, I'm getting back to them frequently and not letting too much time go by. So that's an idea, and I'll show that to you later when we get a channel up that needs to be seen in that way. Commander Vlogs, like I said, is somewhere where you're going to meet lots of friends and family members. They are a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, as we have seen. Well, Spirit Productions took over as the stream boss, which is very cool, so thank you for that. I really do appreciate everybody's extra support. What I'm talking about is the video game life meter that you see under my camera there, and Wolf Spirit Productions will get a little bit of extra exposure for that reason. This is Thrill Seeks right now. This is a longtime dear friend to TuberChat, somebody who is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. He shows generosity in every way that you can on YouTube. He now does live streams where he features other creators by putting channels up and talking about them the same way that we do here in TuberChat. The purpose is so that you can meet more friends and family members for your own channel. That's a new series in the middle of the regular content that we see from Thrill Seeks, which involves theme parks and roller coasters and a lot of things we otherwise may not have been able to see with the last year and a half that we've all had. So it's great that we have this creator doing this as well. Thrill Seeks happens to be a moderator on our copyright-free music channel for anybody who hasn't already seen that. All the same music that you hear in the background of TuberChat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams. And we have a virtual 24-hour live stream running over there where there's almost somebody there all the time. There's always conversation to be had. And there's link drops over there as well, which I know everybody likes. So Thrill Seeks as well does the feature channels collaboration and is willing to swap playlists. So if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists today with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. I'm going to see what I can do about getting some names onto our wheel from our chat list before I spin. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Rambling with the Brums is in the house, and we will get them onto the wheel right away as they are a member. And I'm just looking for some names that I can add to the wheel. You have to forgive me, my whole system's working a little bit slower than it usually is today, but we will live with it. And don't tell me Bautissimo is down now too. Ugh. Forgive my whining. Okay, let me see what I can do here. Oh my goodness. When I talk about these robots and things, you'll notice here in TuberChat I use 4 of them. What I'm looking at is a window here on the side. When you see me staring off on the side like that, I'm looking at another window here. Let me get into, how can I log in here, this thing. Oh, why on earth will you not? Here we go. We're already logged in, that's why. I use 4 robots. The reason why is because each one has a strength, which is the reason why I enjoy each one. They're great at different things. And then as well, one of the things that is a thought between having so many robots is because if one goes down, the other ones will take over for them. So Bautissimo is down again. This is a paid service. Getting very frustrated. But Streamlabs will be able to pick that up. So I just had to reset all of my statistics for today. But as long as everybody's still active in the chat, what will happen now is the list will help me determine the order in which to put channels on the wheel from our chat list. So let's spin. We'll get a channel up here first. We'll see what's happening. My Aussie Garden and Kitchen is in the house. Good to see you here. Forgive me if I've missed anybody while I've been yapping here. Gamer World, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And Jeremy D-Day is JD Knight 7 with a second channel. So Rambling with the Brums is a brand new member to TuberChat. I'm still getting to know this channel and its content, but hopefully you'll enjoy getting to know them as well. Give them a warm welcome as they're just here for the first time this weekend in TuberChat. 313 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. Gloria's Platter, good to see you here. Like I said, I'm still getting to know them, but I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you'll enjoy getting to know them as well. I did put one of your videos, I thought it was this one here, into my catch-up list, but I haven't caught up yet. So I've had quite a busy weekend, but I'll be able to get caught up with that. What I was talking about, let's take this and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. When I say save to a playlist, so I've got this playlist that I made called Catch Up. We can see that video is already in there. And then what that will allow me to do is when I've got some time, let's say if I'm working on the computer, I can keep a window open or something like that, or if I have some free time, I could just watch some stuff. I've got a whole list of videos now from creators that have come through Superchat, so I can just catch up with them, make sure I don't fall too far behind. And Rambling with the Brums case, it's because I want to make sure I get to know this channel, so that every time everybody's here in Superchat and I put your channel up on the screen, I can feature you a little bit better. That's the hope. So thank you, Gloria's Platter, and I do appreciate all the thumbs up from everybody. It really does help, of course. We're going to see who's coming up next here. It's a close one between Scratch and PPA and Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More. So let's see what Sam's got going on for us. He is here as a member and a moderator. He shows generosity in every way that you can on YouTube. He happens to be member on the moderator on the copyright free music channel as well. Now Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More will have a lot of train videos, as you can imagine. And I'm always happy to see creators supporting each other and collaborating. So Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More will swap playlists with other creators for sure. He does the featured channels collaboration that we talked about not long ago. As well, he will allow and encourage anybody to connect with other creators during his live chats, whether it's a premiere or a live stream. And as a matter of fact, once a week, he does a live stream specifically for that purpose and connects the same way that we do here in TuberChat. And it's great to see that just a few days ago, he actually featured Thrill Seeks in his video, which is very cool. So like I said, I'm always happy to see creators supporting each other in that way. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. Carolina Diamond Productions won a $200. My goodness, because $200 US works out to about $700 Canadian or something like that. It's more like 260 or something like that, but it's quite a mitt full of money. So congratulations on that. I'm glad I caught that in the chat. Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More has over 1,300 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther towards the 1,400 that he's thinking about, and you will meet more friends and family members over there when you connect with Sam. And I'm just refreshing my page to see if I can get my list to help me out here, trying to determine how to add names to the wheel. It's going to be a little bit before it sorts itself out. So I'll spin one more time, and then we'll see what we can do. I'm actually going to take a break just for a couple of minutes here, actually. We're going to do it really, really early. I usually wait for the first hour, but I'll break for about 3 minutes. We'll come back, and we're going to look at Modest Moon Gazer. I'm not sure if Michael's Adventures is still with us. He can't always be with us on Monday, and luckily was able to slip in just at the beginning of today's live stream, but he always makes sure that I let everybody know that he is thinking about us whenever he can't be here. Like many other creators, he does work a full-time gig, just like I do. That's why Superchat's never here Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. But Michael's Adventures is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube, and like I said, always sends his well wishes. So I'm not sure whether he's able to still be here in the chat. He might have gone already, but we're also thinking of him. Thank you everybody for your patience. A Slice of Sam, good to see you here. Cali King 916, good to see you back in the house. And I see a few people talking about swapping playlists. So if anybody here in the chat is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Fanatic Guide, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming back in. Internet's really shoddy today, so we're trying to hold it together, but it looks like it might survive. And we're looking at Modest Moongazer now. So this is a longtime friend of Superchat. It's becoming a longtime friend. And just a few months ago, when Modest Moongazer first appeared in Superchat, it was confusing for me because they were so unbelievably supportive right away of all of my channels. I couldn't determine whether they came to the copyright-free music channel first or Superchat, and it was pretty interesting. So I think that speaks volumes about the character of the creator behind the channel, to know that they are so supportive that it's hard to even keep track of where they are because they're out supporting so much, which is great. And they engage conversation, which is really a great thing for any host, whether you're running a premiere, live stream. In the chat, when people engage conversation, it really does a great service because YouTube is watching all of the signals of engagement, right? And Modest Moongazer is definitely a great supporter in that way as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They're posting frequently, so I'm still due to catch up with this channel right now. They recently became a member. We don't have a sub count right now. We know it's floating around 150. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. And what you'll find from this creator is a lot of exploration of abandoned places. More than anything else, this is what I've seen so far. So I'm looking forward to getting to know the content better, the creator better, of course, and I know they happen to be active on other social media networks as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy the kind of support that comes back from Modest Moongazer after you connect with them. If you haven't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. So I'm going to get some more names onto the wheel, and Modest Moongazer let us know she's at 153 right now, so hopefully we'll push her a little bit farther. Too Fat, Too Furious is coming up, my Aussie Garden and Kitchen. You'll have to forgive me because this is way out of order now. Not only is the internet causing problems where I am, but one of my robots is down, which is sending everything into a frenzy over here. So, but we're not in any rush today, so we do have lots of time to get to as many channels as possible. DP's Wonderful World is on there, Facing Reality, of course. I just added Coupon Gale, Nurse Leslie, My Aussie Garden Kitchen, and Too Fat, Too Furious. And I see that A Slice of Sam is dropping a super chat on us again. So thank you for that. I really do appreciate that extra support. For that reason, we're going to look at A Slice of Sam now before I spin the wheel again. And thank you for that extra support. Like I said, you're knocking a little bit of life off of our stream boss. Pardon me. Shanice Reviews, good to see you here in the house. It is Too Fat, Too Furious. You know, lots of people here in the Superchat family and in the chat today do a lot of live streaming. So you know that there can be a little bit to it, right? And it's really something else when you find a creator that's able to keep up with the chat, keep up with what they're doing in their stream, and not get too frazzled. Even I get quite frazzled. We see it all the time when I have these internet problems and things like that. And I try not to whine too much about it, but we all know that it, like, you know, when something throws a wrench into your program, it's disheartening, but we'll fight through it and see what we can do. See if we can hold ourselves together. Thank you, Facing Reality. They've got a premiere coming up, but it's okay. I've got you on the wheel anyway. We'll look at that channel quickly. Faye Blatcher's in the house. Good to see you here, and hopefully I haven't missed anybody. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. A Slice of Sam is a family man, somebody who I'm enjoying getting to know. I've watched a bit of their content already. I hope to get to know this creator a bit more, and hopefully you'll enjoy the support that comes from them. They've been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for quite some time now. With 1,300 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,400 that they're soon going to be thinking about. They do pure variety on their channel, as a matter of fact, but like I said, they're a family man, and they feature their family in a lot of their videos, which I think is a great thing. I'm always happy to see a behind-the-scenes look at a creator. And that's what we get with A Slice of Sam. So I'm going to spin the wheel again, and we'll get another channel up here. And thank you, A Slice of Sam, again for another super chat. They've done that to us many times before, and I do appreciate that extra support. So Sparkle's Hope Chest is coming up right now. We talked about this channel just for a quick second earlier when we were looking at Wolf Spirit Productions. Both of these creators are generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters, to say the least. They are extremely supportive of others, and when I am connected with them on Facebook, I see regularly that they are sharing for all kinds of creators. And I think it speaks volumes about the character of a creator to be supporting others so much. They use their personal Facebook profiles to share lots of videos for other YouTubers, which is great to see. They've collaborated together because, for those of us keeping score, Sparkle's Hope Chest is mom to Wolf Spirit Productions in real life. And one of the biggest complaints that I get about YouTube and the things we have to go through is, why is it so difficult sometimes to get our in real life friends and family to support us as much as our YouTube family or people that we meet on YouTube? And it's an anomaly. It's something that really doesn't have any explanation, but it makes it that much more special when we see a mother and daughter combination here supporting each other so much, but having separate channels, which is really, really cool. So Sparkle's Hope Chest brings us pure variety. You can see that this is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They happen to be a member. I put them on the wheel right away today. But they've got featured channels here on their front page with some familiar faces. And then as well, they've got a series of videos going on right now. They've recently gone through some life changes, and they are bringing us a behind-the-scenes look at their motel life. This gives us a spectacular deep dive look at the creator behind the channel, which is really cool. Like I said, I really enjoy that stuff, and hopefully you will too. And Sparkle's Hope Chest is an extremely supportive creator as well. With 356 subscribers, she's already halfway to 400. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther. Vibes with the Thompson family, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And Travel Tour Taste, thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. We will look at your channel right now before I start spinning the wheel again. And I always appreciate this extra support. You do not have to super chat or be a member to get onto the wheel or the screen, but in the case of memberships, we add them to the wheel right away as soon as I see them in the chat, and super chats get added to the screen right away. Travel Tour Taste has 2,800 subscribers, so I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 2,900 that they must be thinking about by now. It's been a little while, but I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel a little bit better. So I'm going to take one of your latest videos, I'm going to take the day one of your series here, your 3-day series, and I'm going to add this into a special playlist that I've made for myself called Catch Up, so that I can make sure I stay caught up with your channel, don't fall too far behind. And you can see that they're fully monetized here with super chats and memberships available, so I'm hoping everybody will support them if you haven't already. And you can see that we've already been connected, so this is obviously a loyal and dedicated supporter showing extra generosity today, and you have knocked a little bit of life off of our stream boss, so I appreciate that extra support as well. So hopefully everybody otherwise is doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. I should take a moment to remind everybody this coming weekend is a special weekend. We obviously have Halloween coming up on Sunday, but the day before that will be episode number 300 of Tuber Chat. I'll be joined by Vern's Junk Closet, my YT BFF. She is your YT cheerleader, and she will be sharing a wealth of knowledge. We will have a 2-hour discussion about tips, tricks, and things that can help everybody's channels and videos, including feature updates over the last 6 months or so. If you haven't already gone back to watch episode 100 or 200 of Tuber Chat, I hope that you will. They just happened within the last 6 and 12 months, so that you can get an idea of what to expect this Saturday. That video is already posted on our front page, so you can set your reminder and hopefully have our notification bell on anyway. Now we're going to look at a fellow Canadian. This is DP's Wonderful World. DP's Wonderful World is coming up right now. Like I said, a fellow Canadian, and this is purely a variety channel. I'm still getting to know the content and the creator behind the channel, so I'm going to do the same thing here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to take your Dollarama ring light review instead of a haul video. I want to, or a shout out video. I want to see what you've done for a review here. So I'm going to add this into my catch-up playlist, and that will make sure I don't fall too far behind. It's great to see that you're, it looks like you're already looking at some Halloween stuff over here, but I could be mistaken about that. So DP's Wonderful World is definitely a loyal and dedicated supporter. I hope that everybody will support them. We don't have a sub count on this channel right now, but that's okay. We just want to push them a little bit farther towards their next milestone. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. So we just want to push each other along. We know that DP's Wonderful World has over 500 because they've got their community tab right here, and that's a new and welcome addition to the YouTube feature updates, to know that every channel of 100 will now get a community tab. Johnny Bites, good to see you in the house, another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Princess Beyond Passions, good to have you here. Thank you for coming in. 300. She continues to be a influence to me and a dear friend, and somebody who inspired me in the very beginnings of my journey through the small YouTuber community. I'd already been on YouTube for a couple of years, but once I was introduced to Vern's Junk Closet, we just immediately clicked as friends. We have a lot in common, and we've joined each other on panels many different times, talking about the different things we have in common, as well as different things that we learned through YouTube, both of us from creators of all sizes. And then our missions both are to bring that knowledge into the YouTube community so that we share engaging conversation and then make better decisions for our videos and channels, ourselves included. So we'll see that this coming Saturday. It'll be a very different kind of live stream. If you want to see what I'm talking about, just please go back and have a look at episode 100 or 200 this weekend, or both of them. They're about 2 hours each, and you'll get an idea of what we're going to do on Saturday. Now we're going to look at Gracie Sweets at Home. This is a longtime friend of Tuber Chat. They happen to be live right now, but that's okay. Johnny Bites, thank you so much for your super chat and your one-up again. I really do appreciate that extra support. Johnny Bites is a longtime friend of Tuber Chat and a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, as we can see. I see that Chef BC Cherry Bliss VSC is in the house. And Gracie Sweets at Home has over 3,000 subscribers, almost at 3,200 right now, fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when we get there, including super chats and memberships. We see a lot of delicious looking content in cooking videos that they've done over a long period of time. as well as these growth streams, similar to what we do here in Superchat, where people are able to connect and meet other creators. I'm just trying to see if I can find an example of her screen. I still, for the life of me, can't figure out why sometimes you roll over a video like this or hover over a video and it plays, and sometimes it doesn't. Can't figure out how to determine that, but that's okay. We see Gracie Sweets at home there. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They usually do long live streams. We can see they're usually on for about 5 hours. So what we're going to do today is probably, if our internet holds out, we're going to go and raid Commander Vlogs, who will also do another growth stream where we can meet more friends and family members the same way we... And Gracie Sweets at home might even still be running after that. My internet situation makes everything very slow for me, so I appreciate everybody's patience today. And Scratch and PPA is here. This is one of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube, and they're here as a beloved and dedicated moderator. He actually moderates on all of my channels, every one that I'm involved with, as well as my own, and then as well probably dozens more channels. Scratch and PPA has built up an incredible reputation both as a moderator and an unbelievable supporter. And you see the kind of support that Scratch and PPA puts out there coming back to him every time you can meet him for one of his premieres. They happen every Tuesday around the lunchtime in the Eastern time zone at exactly Eastern on Tuesdays. And you can see that the next live the next premiere is set up right now, so you can set your reminders there. Hopefully you'll subscribe to... What you'll find when you join him for one of his premieres is a chat that runs faster than Superchat, faster than... It is just really high energy and very fast-paced. Reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Bautissimo drops a link. When somebody brand new comes into the chat, Bautissimo welcomes them and lets them know to read the video description and this and that. And then it keeps my statistics. So it's unfortunate when some of these things go down for the day. But again, this is the reason why I use other robots to try to pick up some of the important slack that is missing. And then, yeah, my internet's really bad today, Johnny Bites. It should hold itself together, but I think I'm actually like else today. The internet here has just been terrible all weekend. Hopefully they'll have it sorted by next week. So Scratch and PPA as well has an interactive series of videos. So I talked about how wild and fast-paced the premiere... sorry. Yes,